Morning, everybody. It's Friday. For most of us, that's a good thing. Others, just another day. Just want to get on here and catch you up with a few things, talk about a few things. I haven't been on in a while, and I thought it was a good time to jump on and let's talk. Well, I've still been walking, still working on getting my legs back better. Some days they feel pretty good, others not so much. My infection's still rough. I do what I can for them with the medicine and wraps and all that fun stuff, but they still there. Walking, taking my medicine, taking my morning shake still. Not really on a diet, but I do watch how much I eat, when I eat, and if I ever, make healthier choices, a lot more vegetables. I don't drink pop, so that's never been an issue. 1 cup of coffee a couple times a week. That's about it for caffeine for me. And caffeine seems to do the opposite for me. I get more tired drinking a large cup of coffee than I do when I don't. Anyway, nothing really going on around the house. That, spring's finally trying to set in, and that's nice. I can open my window and feel the breeze and look outside and watch the birds. That's always a good feeling, and helps with depression. My depression, anxiety, not so good, I guess. There's been some rough days. Here this past week I had a meltdown, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. I did go get my hair colored and chopped off, as you can see. I love the color. I'm not quite sure on the cut yet, but I'm warming up to it. Now that I'm brushing through it and can do my own thing. But it sure does feel better. I wanted to do a little red, maybe a little spunk, St. Patrick's Day, why not go red, right? Anyway, so I thought I'd jump on here and talk to you a little bit about things, and I wanted to talk a little bit about bullying. As an adult, you would think you wouldn't get bullied as much, and I thought that was, my past, which was never easy as a child, but I almost think it's worse as an adult, because I'm old enough, I could probably stand up to the person now and tell them how they hurt me or my feelings, or I could be the bad guy and bully back, but what good is that going to do? Just show them it's okay to do it? No. But it doesn't make it feel any better when you're bullied as an adult. It still hurts your feelings. I guess I'll just come out and tell you what happened. Well, as you know, my legs are infected, and infection is, some days it's not so bad, but this week they were kind of rough, and even though I had them bandaged up, infection has a little odor to it, and it smells a little bit. And as much as I try to keep them clean, put a little extra perfume on or whatever I need to do to drown out that odor, it's still there. And for someone that may not know of it every day, see it or smell it or whatever you want to say. It may be stronger for others. Well, anyway, I went Wednesday to get my hair done, and she's always been the sweetest lady. She, very good at what she does. And we seem to talk about everything. I tell her, about my anxiety and my depression, and I told her this. We had the same discussion, that my depression had gotten really bad and my anxiety that I've canceled appointments because of it. There's been days that I didn't want to wake up, and I tell her all these things, and then I even went and bragged to others about how good of a hairdresser she is, and she had lost her dog somewhere in her neighborhood, and we were discussing, how bad that was, and, just the normal talk you go when you go to your hair salon. And anyway, we went on doing my hair. She really didn't talk a lot. She just kept saying she's been stressed, and she really didn't talk as much as she usually did. I really didn't think much of it because she had mentioned to a lady that had came in while I was getting my hair colored about a funeral coming up this week, and I just figured she had her mind set on that. Well, she took care of this lady, and then she finished up my hair, which she didn't do too bad of a job, but there's a few areas where she missed, and she usually goes, after she's cut it, she'll style it and spray it and curl it. And she didn't do all of that. She just seemed to be rushing. She rushed through it, in my opinion. And I didn't think much of it. And when I went to go pay, which I normally pay anywhere around $70, $75 for my hair color and cut. And she said $80. I'm like, okay, maybe just because I did a different color than normal, or it's the beginning of the year, maybe her prices went up. So, what's $5 extra? No big deal. I was going to tip her anyway. So I paid her and I left. Then I started getting all these texts. Well, I got these texts and I started reading them, and she sent these texts to me, the hair lady, but she was meaning to send them to the older lady that was there while I was getting my hair cut. And she thought she was sending them to her. Well, they were about me. And she accidentally sent them to me. So I got the whole conversation before she realized what she had done. She had wrote, sorry, this is what she wrote to the older lady. She wrote, sorry I didn't talk much. This big slob smelled weird. I feel like I have to take a bath. I was holding my breath. It's kind of embarrassing. It's very embarrassing to tell you this. But she said I charged her $15 extra just because of the hassle of having to deal with her slob and her nasty legs, and I can't believe the way she was and how fat she is and how big, how disgusting she was, and I'm like floored that I'm sitting here reading this, and I'm thinking, do I let her keep going? But I didn't. I texted her back saying, this is Rebecca, you have the wrong person, I'm sorry you feel that way, I'll make sure I don't come back. You take care, and I hope things are all well. Because that really hurt my feelings, and who wants to go back after reading all that? So I'll probably never go back to her again. And then she comes back, oh, I didn't mean you. It was talking about some kid. You were not talking about some kid because you did charge me extra. I knew something was up. You didn't talk. You opened doors while it was cold out. And then she come back and with another story. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just stressed out. And I don't know what I'm doing or talking about. And she's trying to cover her ass. But yet, she don't realize, I guess she didn't pay attention to me saying that I was depressed and it was hard enough to get myself to come into her shop. And I'm paying all this extra money. You charge somebody extra because they were fat and because something you didn't like about them? Now, that's just wrong. That really disturbed me. And then you can't face up the truth when you're caught red-handed that you hurt me and you're about to lose a customer. You could at least keep up with the truth. But no, you had to make up lies and stories about it. That just makes it that much worse. So, make sure you're sending your text to the right person when you're going to talk bad about them behind their back. There's nothing worse than hearing someone you thought was kind of your friend and a loyal person I thought where I could go and make myself feel better. I went and made myself feel worse. And I think she rushed through my hair. There's a lot of things she could have done different. I apologize for not being perfect or as pretty as her. I can't help. I can't change the way I am. But I'm not going to let that bully stop my progress. That's why I wanted to get on here. Figure if I talked about it and get it out of my system, that I can move on and get better and focus on what's important. Myself and my family. And not some hairdresser to think she's better than everybody else. Anyway, sorry. That really did hurt my feelings. So I just wanted to reach out to people that get bullied, even as an adult, by adults, by people you trust, people you thought was your friend, a coworker, a colleague, a customer, someone you work with, someone you at a store, someone you thought was pretty cool. Guess you can't trust everybody. But I can't help that I'm a nice person. I want to trust everybody. Well, I hope everybody has a good Friday. I hope you weren't infected by the nasty storms we had yesterday and any upcoming storms. Hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. And kiss an Irish person, if I'm Irish. You have a happy St. Patrick's Day, and hope all the good luck rubs on you. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you subscribe and to my channel on YouTube. Like, comment, and don't be a bully. Be a friend. Thank you, and you have a good day.